A few people saying Danny's talking about the injuries. It's not rocket science. I think a lot more Liverpool fans have been oblivious to how, but not even just Liverpool fans. I think we know true well how many injuries we've got, but neutral fans look at the injuries at the moment and think, you used that 2 seasons ago, so you can't use that now. But you can.
Injuries.
But it's the reality.
It's the reality.
It's the reality at the moment.
What I was saying when I jumped on the live when I was working the other day, you and Alex were doing the live on the channel. What I was saying about like the hamstring injuries, what was it, 21 or 22 in the league so far?
Mad.
And we've got like the highest number of the.
Do you want to hear our injury list this season?
It's bad, man.
So we are Oxlade-Chamberlain, Alisson Becker had an injury as well. I believe that was at the start of the season.
Start of the season, yeah.
Calvin Ramsey, Kelleher, Diogo Jota, Kostas Tsimikas.
Twice. Jota twice.
Kostas Tsimikas, Curtis Jones, Kanate, Keita, Matip, Firmino, Thiago, Henderson, Carvalho, Robertson,
Trent.
Arthur, Luis Diaz, Trent, and Darwin Núñez.
This is the result of our poor...
That's nearly 2 starting 11s. That's 19 players I've just listed there. That's nearly 2 starting 11s worth of players.
Our B team and our main team.
Literally though, and
it's our A team and then it's our backup players basically.
Yeah.
The point is why we get injured that easily. Why?
Yeah.
How is possible to get injured every game?
Yeah.
Because against...
Are we the only team that have got like 15 games
we
this
have
month?
The most injuries in the league so
but
far.
This month though.
This month? Oh, fuck no.
We're the only ones that have got that many games that close together because it's every 3 days.
Well, this is what I'm saying as well. So I'm not saying that if we didn't have these injuries, there's a very good chance we still wouldn't be competing for the title. But best believe we'd definitely be in top 4 and we'd definitely be in top 3. And we'd be there and thereabouts for around the top teams if we had no injuries, because I do still question the amount of investment that we've put into the overall squad in recent seasons. However, do I think the injuries are contributing us to being 8th? Yeah, definitely. I do think we could be a few places higher. I want to emphasise, I'm sure we'd all agree, even if we didn't have them, it doesn't guarantee us being in the title race, but it'd give us a much better chance.
Absolutely.
We should still beat Nottingham, but when you're playing 3 games a week and you're coming up against a team that's just signed 22 players, therefore that means they can rotate their squad to a very decent level. And they only play 1 game a week. There's an advantage there. They play 1 game. Well, yeah, pretty much, because there's not been any League Cup action. They don't play any European football.
They did have a decent start to the season as well, though.
I think they won 1 game, but they were bottom going into the game against us. So we should have won on that premise. Yeah. But when you base the fact that they've got a bunch of new players, they're going to take a bit of time to settle in, and they're at home, and we've got a bunch of injuries, and we play... there's loads of reasons why we could have lost that game, so...
19 injuries in the first 2 months.
That's mad,
That's incredible.
We're literally in October.
For example, the last game against West Ham, so we won 1-0. Everything was fine. Looked like everything was fine. And then the next game against Nottingham, no Thiago Alcantara, which is probably the Liverpool most important player. And no Núñez. How?
How funny
Ear infection.
I said Thiago on the last podcast. I uploaded the video last night. I was like, Thiago was about 5 minutes away from falling down the stairs, and my man gets an ear infection
and goes to the Aussie.
Get some strong painkillers. You think that with some painkillers you can play the game?
No. With a really bad ear infection, your balance goes and everything, and you can't stand up.
This is a joke. This is a joke.
A few weeks ago, you
can't even fly or anything, so we wouldn't actually be able to go to Amsterdam if it's that bad and there's no treatment.
We didn't even know about the Núñez, the hamstring, the tight hamstring. So this is just ridiculous. I don't know. The scariest thing at the moment that we have no doctor.
I know. We were talking about
doctor. Guys, I need a doctor.
We have
I don't care if it's...
That seem like Liverpool.
I don't care if it's Dr. Who. I don't care if it's Dr. Pepper. I don't care if it's Dr. Phil. I just want a doctor. Just get me a doctor. I think it's quite concerning to a degree while Ruby's doing an X Factor audition.
Call me a doctor.
I need a doctor. Do you want me to do the ad-libs?
Definitely not. No. I give up.
It is quite concerning. I'd have said yes.
Yeah. You answer it. Yes, Mario.
I'd have said yes.
A few questions in the chat, guys.
Oh, yeah, let's go for it then.
How long is Núñez?
I love you too, I know.
Núñez, so from Tammy, how long is Núñez out for? I'm not too sure. I'm really not too sure how long he's out for. Let's not hope it's too long. That would be a big shame if it was.
No, he didn't play against...
What's going on with
against Nottingham, but just... It's nothing serious.
Nothing serious.
It's nothing serious.
I didn't even know he had an injury.
Klopp was saying that he come off so early because he felt something. So they wanted to bring him off because he wasn't really having any signs of anything pre-game and all, training leading up to it, other games, whatever. So that's why they took him off so early, which obviously changed the flow of the game. But
Exactly.
he said all that. To answer the Konate one, again, Klopp said in the conference, you will have watched it, did you? His conference.
No.
He basically said that he should be back in training on Monday.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
He played 2 games and then again 2 games off.
Ryan Turner says, if that list doesn't scream to FSG what they need to pull their fingers out, I don't know what does. We're not asking for massive spends, just fill the gaps needed to give us adequate cover. Ryan, you're bang on. Big up to Ryan Turner.